Hello, good evening, and welcome to Haraya Youth Developmental's Magnus Cup, our League of Legends Wild Rift Tournament to end season number 3 of the Haraya Youth Developmental. And now we are about to end our preliminary round matchup for tonight. We will have Laking Esports and the Supreme Ones. This is the Battle of Manila between the two Don Bosco Manila schools. First, let's meet Laking Esports team, who are currently in third place. They are made up of Deimos, Rafael, Indra, Escobar, Mochi, and their team captain, Devlin. On the other hand, we have the Supreme Ones, who are undefeated right now, still after 10 games. They are made up of Hessel, Wreckers, Unknown, Haste, and their team captain, and one of the league leaders for most valuable player, Reaper. I'm your host, Tito Rai, and with me, of course, is our resident Haraya caster, Kabiber. Kamusta ka, Kabiber?
Yes, Tito Rai, good evening sa at okay lamang.
Wow, last preliminary round game na natin ito. Parang kailan lang tayo nag-start, no? Last week. Ang bilis ng panahon.
Napakabilis talaga.
Okay, tingnan muna natin ang team standings para alam nila ang bigat nitong game na ito. Okay, so we have the Supreme Ones, reigning supreme sa ating Magnus Cup. They are undefeated so far after 10 games with 20 points na. Of course, sa ating Magnus Cup, sa ating preliminary round, we only have a 2-game format wherein each matchup only has 2 games. And each game that you win, you have 2 points. So, Supreme Ones ay mayroon lang silang 10 points as they won. No, they won all of their games so far. Whereas ang ating Laking Esports, well, they have to catch up. Bakit? Kasi kanina nanalo ng isang game ang Wyvern. So, at least they have to win 1 game dito, and if they do that, mangyayari ay mapupunta sa scorecards na ang ating second place. But if they lose both games, ay nandun sila sa third spot. It matters because ang top 2 spots ay sa semifinals magkakaroon ng must-win 2 games lang. Samantalang ang bottom 2 ay must-win 3. So, it will matter dito. No? So, whoever will get solo second, whether Wyvern or Laking Esports, will have that advantage. Malaking advantage yun, no, Kabiber?
Yes, Tito Rai. Malaki talaga, Tito. Kaya kailangan nila manalo dito ang Laking Esports.
'Di ba? Kung mananalo ka na ng isang game, 'di ba? Alam mo 'yan, 1 game matters 'di ba? Mamaya yung momentum mawala pa sa iyo. Kung magawa mo na siya in 2 games, edi advance ka na sa finals. Why not, 'di ba?
Papalagpasin mo pa ba yun, Tito Rai?
Di ba? Alright. Hindi na natin ito palalampasin. Punta na tayo sa ating matchup. Okay na ba tayo?
Yes, Tito Rai. Okay na
tayo. So let's now visit them in our draft pick. Supreme Ones on the blue side, whereas ang ating Laking Esports, they're playing on the red. So first one to select are the Supreme Ones. Sige, take it away, Kabiber.
Yes, Tito Rai. Makikita na naman natin ngayon ang Supreme Ones sa laban na to. At speaking of Supreme Ones, nilaki na nila ang ating favorite hero of the conference. Well, conference is the Galio. Makikita natin, I think this Galio will use in the top lane. And sa ating side ng Laking Esports, the first 2 picks is the Zed and the Brom.
Kanina,
Wow,
itong si
I think
Zed ang suki ni Daniel. Na si Daniel, yung team captain ng Wyvern, ay nanonood ngayon. He is praying for a 2-game win ng Supreme Ones, di ba? Para sila na ang second place. Diba? You have to trust your enemies at this point. Hayaan mo na sa kanila. Okay, Diana and Sona naman ang kinuha ba ng Supreme Ones? Am I correct?
Yes, Tito Rai, correct ka dyan. Diana will go in the mid lane that will use TSO Reaper. At ang ating support dito ay si Sona.
Si Diana ba? Ito ba yung sa gitna? Sa gitna ba ito ilalaro?
No, Tito Rai. Yes, Tito Rai. Pwede siya pang top lane, top lane jungle at mid lane.
Kahit saan pala yan no? Okay, Malphite.
At I think tapos na ang ating speaking. So, onting roundan lang. Guys, for the side of TSO, the reigning supreme in this league, they have Galia in their top lane. They're in top lane or Baron lane, Diana in their mid lane, Sona and Tristana in their Dragon lane, and their jungle is Vi. And for the side of Lucky Esports, they have Zed in the mid lane, Braun Engine in their bot lane or Dragon lane, Malphite in their top lane or Baron lane, and lastly, Xin Zhao in their jungle team, right?
Okay, will the Supreme One still remain undefeated dito sa ating Magnus Cup, or will Laking Esports finally hand them their first victory? Yan ay makikita natin mamaya-maya lang dito sa ating Magnus Cup. Please stand by.
Welcome to Wild Rift.
Okay, here we go. Andiyan ka ba, Kapiber?
Yes, Tito Rai. This is the first game between TSO and Lucky Esports sa second preliminary round na ako'y nabubulol-bulol pa.
Para sa Supreme Ones, eto, no bearing na ito for them compared sa Laking Esports, it matters ito. Kahit isang victory lang, well, it will really matter because sila makakatalo sa Supreme Ones and they will tie Wyvern sa second place. And then, pag sa second game na natin, tingnan pa natin if they can salvage the second spot dito sa ating preliminary round.
Yes, Tito Rai, kaya napaka-importante itong laban na to for the side of Lucky Esports.
Oo. Pero kung ikaw Supreme Ones, di ba, babanjing-banjing ka lang dito First place ka naman, does it matter?
Tito Rai.
Pero di ba, sometimes it will kasi di ba, parang going into the semifinals ngayon Wednesday and Friday na yung semifinals, di ba? Pag matalo ka both games, baka psychologically, di ba? Meron dating yun And as we speak, meron ng unang napatay, unang napitas.
Masyadong malalim doon ang bay na Taray and masyadong di ko alam anong ginawa ni Reaper doon, but 0-2 ang ating kill count in favor of Lucky Esports.
Okay, ang Wyvern ngayon keeping their fingers crossed, maybe cheering for the Supreme Ones to still remain undefeated dito sa ating Magnus Cup. Pero syempre, Laking Esports would want this game and this match more. Diba? Tingnan natin how they will fare. Of course, syempre, pag Supreme Ones, they go 0-2 dito. Going into the semifinals, they're on a 2-game losing streak. Is that something that you would want to have going into the semifinals? So, baka psychologically, mamaya momentum you will go against you as they are going to face Holy Spirit kanina who won over Wyvern sa second game. So, may momentum, para may dala-dala momentum doon ang ating Holy Spirit.
Tito Rai. Kaya I think the Laking Esports should do their best for order to get the second place in this Magnus Cup.
Hindi, ganun rin ang Supreme Ones na kailangan pala na may control rin sila. Baka mamaya tuloy-tuloy yung skid na to. Di ba?
Oo nga eh. Baka nakampante na, Tita Ray.
Oo eh. Di ba? Parang ano na to. Although non-bearing para sa kanila, they're only waiting for the result, di ba? Kumbaga ng second place. Pero di ba? It will matter kasi yung Holy Spirit, yung Flaming Doves, they're coming from a victory. And magandang victory yung nagawa kanina. Something to uplift themselves.
Tita Ray, tama ka dyan. And I think the Supreme Ones should maintain their supremacy kung gusto nila i-build yung psychological ano mo yung Tita Ray, parang yung way of thinking nila na kailangan pa rin na doon yung competitive spirit nila even though this game is non-bearing. And speaking of non-bearing, hindi na bearing. Wow. Ayun, hindi na. I thought and I think, wow, kala ko mapapatay ng vibe dito ang Malphite. Unfortunately, hindi. But looking at the mid lane killing spree for the side of the Z, Tito Ray, ng Laking Esports, and another kill from Escobar. And another kill again for the side of Laking Esports, and now 0-5 ng ating kill count ngayon, Tito Ray. And surprisingly na parang hindi yung the Supreme Ones ang napapanood ko ngayon sa laban na to, Tito Ray.
Tingnan natin mamaya in a while. Again, they will have a blemish sa kanilang record kapag mangyayari yan. Okay, shout out muna tayo dito. Shout out daw kay Marcos Bailon at Francis Manalili ayon kay Alicia Uy.
Francis Manalili. Ang kapal, pares kami ng apelido, Tito Ray.
Oo nga, no?
Surprisingly.
Okay.
Pares kami ng apelido. Manalili din. So,
Okay.
going back sa ating game, the Ocean Dragon is now spawn and it's now kinukuha na dito ng side ng Laking Esports.
At sabi rin
So,
ni
as you can
Jepoy na Scabby Burr, ang pogi mo raw talaga.
Nako.
Okay.
Meron ba tayo?
Etong Dragon,
Meron ba
makukuha na
tayo?
ba?
Oh, what a nice flash. Ito ang nice flash. Nakita natin dito. Napakaganda na ginawa ng
Double kill.
Sinjao na white. What a nice ult for the side of Daydara, which is the Sinjao of the Laking Esports. Na-cancel niya yung mga auto-hit, auto-attack ng ang tawag dito ng the Supreme Ones by using his ult, and nakuha na nila ang Ocean Drake for the first dragon in this game. Grabe, try naninibago ako dito. 1-8 ang ating score.
Oo. Pero ang turrets natin, 1-all at this point. In our
1-all
6-minute mark in this first game between the Supreme Ones and Laking Esports, the last game sa ating preliminary round.
And Rampage for the side of Sinjao, and shutdown gold for TSO Leaper, and I think Rampage again for Rampage naman para sa Z ng Laking Esports. And now we are in the 6 minute and 30 seconds in our time na meron tayong 2 kills and 10 kills for 2 kills for the side of the Supreme Ones and 10 kills for the side of Laking Esports. Tito Ray, naninibago talaga ako, hindi yung Supreme Ones yung ahead sa laban na to.
Alright, of course, syempre, this is a longer game, itong ating MOBA natin, so we have to be patient. Tandaan mo yung first game natin na biglang may turnaround of events
Yes,
na,
Tito Ray.
di ba, kala natin panalo na yung isang team, yung pala, nagkamali lang, ayun, dire-diretso ng ganun, on the 15th or 17th minute mark yun. So it really matters rin dito. It's a rather conservative game. So wag tayo magsalita ng tapos dito sa ating Wild Rift.
Yes, Tito Ray, tama ka dyan. Bilog ang bola, sabi nga ng basketball. Pero naninibago lang talaga, Tito Ray, because all of the games that we cast sa side ng the Supreme Ones, we are the ones who are leading sa lahat ng games na yun. But this time, yung laking esports ang nag-lead dito. And speaking of, there's a team fight here in the bot side, but unfortunately, walang nabatay dito, and nag-ulti dito yung Jin Control, but he doesn't have enough damage to kill the Diana and the Xin the Vi has been taken down by the Xin of the Lucky Esports. So now we have 2-11 na Titoray in favor of the Lucky Esports. Pare.
Okay, tingnan natin kung talagang nagpa-practice na dito ang Supreme Ones. They have that luxury, no? That's yan ang kanilang perks. They have this game para to try other strategies, no, going into our semifinals.
And Tito Rai.
Double kill.
Oh my gulay. What a nice combo for the side of Malphite and Xin of the Lucky Esports. Double kill para sa Z dito, Tito Rai. And we are now in the 9-minute mark of this game, and our kill count is 3 for the side of the TSO and 13 naman para sa Lucky Esports, and 20 seconds before the Cloud Dragon is born.
Ano mabibigay ba ng Dragon na yun, Kabiber?
So ang ating Cloud Dragon ay nagbibigay na cooldown reduction for the ultimates and I think 10% movement speed bonus dito.
Alright, so 9 minutes and 20 seconds, Cloud Dragon has been spawned. Tingnan natin kung sinong una makakarating doon o sinong papatol sa ating Dragon. Samantalang dito sa bots lane naman natin, kakaroon ng konting skirmish.
Killing spree na dito. Killing spree na ang Jin dito, Tito Rai. And this will be a big problem for the ES or for the side of the Supreme Ones if they continue to play this game like this, Tito Rai. And the Dragon is being started by the Lucky Esports, and they will get that Dragon easily. And looking at the Galio, I think Galio will die in the hands of Xin. Grabe, Tito Rai. Grabe yung pinapakita ng Lucky Esports dito. They are moving synchronous. Ano ba? Synchronized. Grabe kung nasaan. Synchronous. Kung nasaan sila, nandun sila lahat. And speaking of, kung nasaan sila, nandun sila lahat, they are starting the Baron lane as of 10 minutes and 30 seconds in this game, Tito Rai. And I think the Supremos will not contest this Baron anymore, and this will be a free and easy Baron for the side of Lucky Esports.
Alright, so shout out naman dito kay Tiga Caloocan ayon dito sa ating comment section.
Shout out kay Kabi Bird. I think saan yan sa Caloocan, Tito Rai? Sa north or south? Di ba magkahiwalay yung Caloocan?
Oy. Pero si Papa Joe naman hindi tiga kalokohan. Kalokohan naman yan, di Caloocan.
Kalokohan. And shout out to Try sa ating most valuable viewer. Mapa Kairos Cup or Mapa Magnus Cup. Kilala mo na yung Tito Rai.
Hulaan ko. It begins with the letter H.
Godlike.
Yes.
Ayun nga, godlike nga raw, ika nga. Shout out kay Hannah Rivera ng ating, Holy Spirit School Flaming Doves. Okay, di na tayo sa taas. Another turret has been destroyed. And owned dito ang ating Supreme Ones. Parang ang mga dasal ng ating Wyvern at sa ating Supreme Ones ay hindi nasasagot.
Speaking of sumasagot dito, Tito Rai, ang Wyvern sumasagot dito ang TSO, Tito Rai, and they got 2 kills sa bot side, Tito Rai.
Tingnan natin, no? Mahirap na to gain a loss at this point, so you have to give it your best. Siyempre naman ang laking esports, you have to give it to them. Alam nila kung gaano ka-importante itong laro na ito sa standings dito sa pagtatapos ng ating preliminary round.
Yes, right. Kailangan dito ng laking ESPORTS man na ilang panalo ba kailangan nila, Tito Ray? Kahit isa lang, no?
Hindi, kung
Or
isa
dalawa?
lang, matatay nila. We go to the scorecards. There's still a chance na ang Wyvern pa rin ang mag-a-advance. Yan ay makikita natin sa ating equation ng performance. Diba? Yung ating kills, kills, deaths, at assists. Titingnan natin yung performance nila doon.
Tama ka dyan, Tito
Sa
Ray.
ating, yung tiebreaker equation natin.
But speaking of nahuli dito, but what a nice ult for the side of Sona. And nice in disengage, but the second tower of the TSO has been destroyed. Dito na Tito Ray, and you can see na kill streak for the side of Vi, and I think the Galio will go down as well. Double kill for the Xinjiao, and I think it's a triple kill dito Tito Ray, but napakalalim na ng kuya mo Xinjiao dito Tito Ray. But he got 3 kills in that team fight Tito Ray.
Shut down.
Oh my gosh. 3-4-1 yan Tito Ray. So it's a big and legendary for the
Aba.
side of Indra. Oh no.
First time nilang ganito, ang Supreme Ones.
First time Tito Ray ang the Supreme Ones has been dismantled
Oo.
by their own
Team lost a turret.
Well, syempre, di ba? Schoolmates, di ba? Pero syempre, walang ibang mas makakakilala pa rin dito. But, di ba? Usually, siguro kalaro mo, di ba? Sa school.
Tito Ray. Ano tawag sa ano? Ano yun?
Ano? Don Bosco.
Ano ulit tawag sa mga students doon?
Bosconians.
So yun, Bosconians, Tito Ray. And speaking of Bosconians, Alaking Esports will start their third dragon, which is the Elder Flame, the Infernal Dragon. The Infernal Dragon gives attack damage, attack damage bonus for the team that makakakuha ng dragon na yun.
Oo.
And now we are looking at this game. There are 4 players na pupunta dito sa Dragon for sa Baron. But I mean, for the side of ESPORTS, I think they will get their second Baron in this tournament. I think.
Okay, so Baron's being dismantled right now by Laking Esports. And that's it. Magkakaroon pa sila ng Miami Heat minions dito. Ayan na.
naka-vice colorway na jersey.
Oo.
Kasi violet.
City jersey design.
Ay, Tito Ray. Napapaghalata
Ayan na.
tayo na napakamahal talaga natin ng basketball.
Okay, dito sa bot lane, meron rin tayo mga Miami Heat na nandyan. Of course, dito sa mid lane, ayan.
I think the Laking Esports will go for a 4-man push in the mid lane. A 5-man push Tito Ray sa mid lane. But I think they need to utilize this Baron buff for order to win this game, Tito Ray.
Ito, gaano karupok itong mga to, Kabiber? Gaano karupok itong mga Miami Heat minions
Tito Ray,
na to?
marupok is not the term. Makunat is the term, Tito Ray. Sobrang hirap na ito patayin, Tito Ray, if you don't have any damage at all.
Oo. Mga ilang hits
And
yan bago mo mapalis, no?
Mga ilang hit yan, Tito Ray. It depends on the character as well. Kung ilang hit yan, Tito Ray. But that creeps will give you an advantage to push the lanes. And look at that, Tito Ray. The minions is getting wrecked by the tower. And nakikita natin dito a nice bomb for the side of the PSO. But unfortunately, they don't have yet enough damage to burst down the Laking Esports, and na-turn around na Laking Esports dito. But I think they would play safe and will go back and reset dito, right?
Okay, hinayaan na muna nila yung mga Miami Heat to get the heat of the defense ng ating Supreme Ones. Mukhang Supreme Ones dito is going to suffer their first defeat sa ating Magnus Cup preliminary round.
Ay, ako, Tita Ray.
Is this something that you look forward to going into the semifinals? So, medyo delix pa ganyan. No? So, tingnan pa rin natin. Of course, hindi pa tapos ang laban. Although, kung item check natin, ayan, lamang na lamang dito, of course, ang ating laking esports as we hit the 18 and 20 mark of this first game.
Grabe dito, Tita Ray, yung lead. Yung gold lead dito ng laking esports as well in their items as for each individual players, Tita Ray. Kaya kumakatok na naman dito ang laking esports sa kuweba ng kuweba.
Hindi.
Bahay.
Bahay. Sa salas lang, sa sala. Okay, may dragon dito.
And the Infernal Dragon will start by the Lucky Esports, and I think the Supreme Ones will not contest this, and it is a DC Elder Mountain Dragon for the side of the Lucky Esports, and they will for their third Baron, Tita Ray. As far as I remember this, ito yung pinakamaraming Baron na nakuha sa isang game sa ating Magnus Cup.
Naniniguro lang.
Naninigurado dito
Another set of Miami Heat.
I think they will go for a GG push in this game. They are clearing the mid lane na dito, right? And ito na ang laki.
Ayan na. Will this be the first game kung saan matatalo ang ating Supreme Ones? Let's wait in a while. Mukhang GG push na ito ng laking esports.
Laking Supreme Ones ay pumupuso pa dito, Tito Ray. And no, 2-4-0 dito napakay. But unfortunately, masakit na dito si Escobar, which is the Jin of laking esports, and 3-man taunt for the side of ESO. But sabi ko na, Tito Ray, masyadong ahead na yung items dito ng laking esports, and
mahirap na yan na. Siyempre mga Miami Heat. Ayan na. Here we go. The first defeat of the Supreme Ones in this Magnus Cup to the hands of their fellow schoolmates, Laking Esports. Let's check out our stats at this point. Sige, walk us through our statistics, Ka Bieber.
Yes, Tito Ray, sa ating Game 1 against TSO versus Laking Esports, surprisingly, Tito Ray, it is a one-sided game for the side of Laking Esports. Especially, kinakalaban nila dito yung ating undefeated before this game, which is the TSO Reaper. Looking at the graph, Tito Ray, we can see the Daydara or the Sigil of the jungler of the Laking Esports doing his best to rotate all the lanes, and he has 23 team fights participation dito, which is the highest, Tito Ray. And siya yung second highest na damage, siya yung pinaka highest damage output din, Tito Ray, as well, which is which has 34,000, almost 39,000, Tito Ray. Is a team win effort for the side of Laking Esports, Tito Ray.
Indeed. So, with that, Supreme Ones will have their first defeat dito sa ating Magnus Cup. So, lahat na dito suffered a loss at least. Wala nang reigning Supreme as of now. Okay, sige, tingnan natin kung masalvage pa ito ng Supreme Ones, or will our Laking Esports gain solo second sa ating preliminary round. That will come to you in a while sa pagbabalik lang ng ating Magnus Cup ng Haraya Youth Developmental.
Welcome to the Haraya Youth Developmental Season 2 game highlights of the Memorial Cup.
This is the quarter-final match between the Tabernacle of Faith Christian Academy Golden Lions up against the Mayfield Montessori High-Flying Mayas. The opening tip to start things off. We have TFCA anticipating the pass and they are off to the races. They score the first 2 points off a fast break. TFCA once more, they try to replicate things, but this time Mayfield was ready with an interception. They zing a pass to the open man just under the basket for the equalizer. Power rebound by Mayfield. As he goes up, is fouled hard. 2 shots coming along the way. The first one is good. And he rattles the second one home. Mayfield once again with a teardrop. This time, the Golden Lions attack with a spin. He misses, but he follows his own shot with a tip-in. The high-flying Mayas from the wing. A fake, and the looper off the window. TFCA gambles on a steal, and they pay dearly for it with Mayfield hitting a jumper from the elbow. Mayfield runs horns. The point guard finds an open man, but misses the jumper. Good thing they get the ball back. Shooter tries to redeem himself with a reset and he finds a cutting teammate from top of the key. The Mayas still flying high as they get an interception in a breakaway layup. Mayfield executes a baseline play and they are fouled. 2 shots of the charity stripe and Mayfield has done their homework as they capitalize from the foul line in the first half. TFCA with a dish off to the short corner. Nothing but net. Once more, the Golden Lions get a second chance opportunity with a follow-up. Textbook pick-and-roll action from the high-flying Mayas to put them up at the half 29-23. However, TFCA clawed their way back in the game. They outscored the Mayas 23-8. The final score, TFCA 46, Mayfield Montessori 37. The Golden Lions earned their spot in the semifinal round. Welcome to the Haraya Youth Developmental Season 2 Memorial Cup Game Highlights. This is the championship game of the 13 and under division between the Immaculate Heart of Mary College in Cordista and the Pareth Northfield School for Boys Mariners. Both teams went through tough matches just to be here. And we are underway. Immaculate Heart gets first possession. They begin with an offensive board and an uncontested putback. Pareth Northfield answers with a triple at the corner to tie the game at 4 apiece. The Mariners sail off swiftly with his daredevil drive. A technical free throw to boot that puts them on top by 5. Immaculate Heart then answers with a fast break of their own. Pareth Northfield pounds the ball under the basket and they're up by 7 midway in the first. Cordista tries to get their offense going. They take it strong and converts off the glass. Immaculate Heart steps on the gas pedal for a 4-on-2 fast break on the other end. An offensive rebound for Immaculate Heart and the basket at point-blank range. A getaway layup that puts Immaculate within striking distance. Once more, second chance opportunities for Immaculate that puts them on the driver's seat. Immaculate moves the ball around and they find the open man at the heart of the defense. An errant pass stolen and Immaculate.
Okay, hindi na tayo magpapaligoy-ligoy pa. Let's determine kung sino talaga ang ating second place. Laking esports rather. They have the golden opportunity here to get solo second spot unless the Supreme Ones will prevent them to do so. But as of now, they are tied. Laking Esports is tied with Wyvern in the standings. So should Laking Esports fail on this game, titingnan natin sa scorecards ngayon. No? ang ating tiebreaker equation. Kills at assist minus ang ating mga deaths sa lahat ng games. So it's an overall performance ng isang team dito sa preliminary round. So ganun yung mangyayari, no, Kabiber?
Yes, Tito Ray, I think meron tayong technical issue.
Meron ba? Ano raw ang issue natin?
Na DC daw po ang ating first pick dito, Tito Ray, for the side of the Laking Esports.
Okay, sige. So, let's just fix that issue in a while. So, magbabalik lang ang ating Magnus Cup. Okay? So, just hang on kasi importante itong game na ito. So, please stand by.
50 seconds left. Still a 2-point lead for Key School Manila. Oxiano, he goes to Repolo, and he is fouled. Key School Manila still not in the penalty. He goes to Josh Castro. 3-point shot, it goes in! Timeout! Score is now 30-29. 17 seconds left. And a steal by Marco Pierre. And a shot, a win by the Key School Manila Owls over the Mayfield Montessori High-Flying Mayas. 31-30. A game well played by both schools. Welcome to the Haraya Youth Developmental Season 2 game highlights of the Memorial Cup. This is the quarter-final match between the Tabernacle of Faith Christian Academy Golden Lions up against the Mayfield Montessori High-Flying Mayas. The opening tip to start things off. We have TFCA anticipating the pass and they are off to the races. They score the first 2 points off a fast break. TFCA once more, they try to replicate things, but this time Mayfield was ready with an interception. They zing a pass to the open man just under the basket for the equalizer. Power rebound by Mayfield. As he goes up, is fouled hard. 2 shots coming along the way. The first one is good. And he rattles the second one home. Mayfield once again with a teardrop. This time the Golden Lions attack with the spin. He misses, but he follows his own shot with a tip-in. The high-flying Mayas from the wing. A fake and the looper off the window. TFCA gambles on the steal and they pay dearly for it with Mayfield hitting a jumper from the elbow. Mayfield runs horns. The point guard finds an open man but misses the jumper. Good thing they get the ball back. Shooter tries to redeem himself with a reset and he finds a cutting teammate from top of the key. The Mayas still flying high as they get an interception in a breakaway layup. Mayfield executes a baseline play and they are fouled. 2 shots at the charity stripe, and Mayfield has done their homework as they capitalize from the foul line in the first half. TFCA with a dish off to the short corner. Nothing but net. Once more, the Golden Lions get a second chance opportunity with a follow-up. Textbook pick-and-roll action from the high-flying Mayas to put them up at the half 29-23. However, TFCA clawed their way back in the game. They outscored the Mayas 23-8. The final score, TFCA 46, Mayfield Montessori 37. The Golden Lions earned their spot in the semifinal round. Seconds left. Still a 2-point lead for Key School Manila. Oxiano, he goes to Repolo, and he is fouled. Key School Manila still not in the penalty. He goes to Josh Castro. 3-point shot, it goes in! Timeout! Score is now. Okay, we're back. Okay, so na-disconnect yung isa, no? So naapektuhan yung drafting. So therefore, we had to play it out. We had to have 300 seconds bago mag-surrender yung isa while playing it out. Well, yon. So that's why we had to endure lahat ng mga ano na yon. Alright, lahat ng ating advertisements in a while. O sige, walk us through kung ano nangyari sa ating draft, Kabiber.
Yes, Tito Rai, what a long 300 seconds yon. Unlike sa Mobile Legends, I think you only need to have 30 minutes, masyadong ganun na. You only need 3 minutes for order to surrender. But sa ating MOBA, sa League of Legends Wild Rift, you need 5 minutes, Tito Rai, and marami na ata tayong nagawa niya, Tito Rai. Lalo na si Papa Joe. Shout out kay Papa Joe. Okay, so looking in the peaks for the side of Laking Esports, they have Brom as their support na naman, and Zed na naman, Tito Rai, in their mid lane, and Jin again for the side of Escobar, the 4 shot. And And I think for their last pick, they have Malphite again. Malphite, and I think this will be a Mumu. So this is a very scary lineup for the side of the Laking Esports, because they have three tank Titarai that can heal for their Jin and for their Z Titarai. And for the side of the Supreme ones, they have Blitzcrank. They have Blitzcrank as their support Titarai, Kennen. In their top lane, Katarina. In their mid lane, Jarvan in their jungle, and Vayne as their ADC Titarai.
Okay.
So I think the lineup of the Supremos are very good, Titorai, because they have Vayne because Vayne counters tanky champions dito sa ating Vayne counters tanky champions, which the Laking Esports has three tanky champions, Titorai. So this will be a good pick if for the side of the Supremos, if they can utilize this champion very well, Titorai.
Okay. So exciting game number 2, no? Supreme Ones. Siyempre, tingnan natin kung ma-avenge nila ang kanilang unang loss ngayong Magnus Cup or going into the semifinals. Siyempre, they would like to have end it with a winning note. Samantalang ang Laking Esports naman, of course, they're vying for solo second as of now. They have this chance to do it. Okay, so tingnan nga natin how they fare in this second game of our last match sa ating preliminary round.
Dito as usual, both teams, both jungles will get their first buff first. For the side of the Lucky Esports, the Amumu will get his blue buff first, and for the side of the CSO, Jarvan will get the Raptors first, and I think he will go in the red buff. So nothing special pa, Tito Rai. So let's shout out to all viewers na nanonood ngayon, guys. Shout out sa inyo, and I hope and I pray na kumakain kayo ngayon, because hindi pa ako kumakain ngayon. Nothing special ulit, and both jungle will get their second buff in this game.
Okay, so sa top lane naman, wala gano, mga kalaban nyo lang, mga ipis-ipis lang.
Tama ka dyan, Tito Rai. Tamang ganun muna.
Tamang langgam. Langgam, iba pa yung ipis.
Langgam.
Sino ba? May
Tamang
mga
farm
nagpapa-shoutout ba sa atin dito sa ating comment section?
Yes, Tito Rai. Shout out kay Justin Bitablan. Shout out sa'yo, and shout out daw kay Daniel. I think ito yung Wyvern, Tito Rai. Pogi mo raw, Daniel.
Okay, ganun rin. Shout out kay Caleb Eric Israel Panario. Is that right? Yung ba yan? Sige, mula
Yes, Tito
kay
Rai.
Hersher.
Grabe, 2 minutes and 30 seconds in this game. Both teams are very passive. Napaka-passive ng laruan nila. Right? It's very unusual for the side of the CSO.
Right, so tingnan naman natin if, again, kung mananalo dito ang Laking Esports, they will gain solo second spot, so therefore earning a must-win 2 sa ating semifinal round. Whereas ang the Supreme Ones naman, if they win this one, Laking Esports at Wyvern will go into the scorecards, di ba, and check on them and we'll have the results by tomorrow kung sino ang kalaban sa ating semifinals this coming Friday.
So it is a must-win game for the side of Laking Esports. Am I right, Tito Rai?
Yes. Oo. Should they want to get solo second? Kasi kung hindi, wala, titingnan natin ng stats. Ganun lang yun talaga. So, it can go either way.
Is it a three-way tie, Tito Rai, or two or
Ano lang, Laking Esports
Wyvern.
and Wyvern lang. Ang Dubs, they are now in the 4th spot. So yun lang yung sure natin na match up, no? Ang tanong lang diyan, sino yung magkakaroon ng must win 2 incentive?
Napaka big factor yun. Grabe.
Oo.
So pwede ka pa mag-chill sa first game. And now the Laking Esports is now on the bot side of the river, and the Amumu will gank this Katarina, and nice side step for the side of Katarina, and walang nangyari na naman within 4 minutes and 30 seconds in this game. Napaka-passive ng ating labanan, Tito Rai, at wala na tayong ma-shoutcast. Kaya, Tito Rai,
Hindi, tell me something about the heroes na mga nandito nakikita natin. Of course, syempre si Reaper ngayon. At sino ang gamit nito?
Tito Rai, ang gamit ni Reaper ngayon is si Katarina, Tito Rai.
Oo.
Mage yan na napakalakas ng burst. Napakalakas ng burst yan, Tito Rai.
At ano ba to? Nade-develop sa mid-game ba to towards the end? Or first, ano pa lang, malupit na to?
Actually, Tito Rai, it depends on the player na gumagamit. Pwede malupit yan early game, mid-game, and late game, Tito Rai. It depends on the player na gumagamit talaga.
Ganun ka-flexible yan. Okay.
Yes, Tito Rai. But looking at Katarina, Tito Rai, nako, napakasakit na champion yan. And first blood pala for the side of Laking Esports. Napatay nila doon si Blitzcrank, but the Supreme Ones got their first dragon, which is the Elder Flame. Elder Flame tuloy. Sa Valorant yun. Which is the Infernal Dragon.
Infernal Dragon. Okay.
Rift Herald has spawned.
Okay, yan na yung ating mahiwagang ipis, si Rift Herald.
Herald ay sinisimula na dito ng TPS of Hesi. But unfortunately, the Kennen got his first kill against the Zed. So 1-1 ang ating score. And I think the Supreme Ones will get this second. Will get this Ipis or the Rift Herald. Ito rin kasi, Rift Ipis ang tao sa Rift Herald.
Rift Ipis, yun na yun. Okay, samantalang tinawag na ng Supreme Ones ang ating Rift Herald. Let's see if he can be a factor dito sa ating mga unang stages as we enter the 7th minute mark ng ating game number 2.
And first turret is right for the side of the Supreme Ones on their top lane, Tito Rai.
Okay.
At,
so yan, nakaisang tore na sila. Samantalang ang kills pa rin natin sa 7:15 ay 1-1. Konting kalamangan lang ng Supreme One sa gold, pero hindi naman gano'n kalaki.
Yes, Tito Rai, napaka-passive talaga ng both teams dito sa ating laban na to. So surprisingly, Tito Rai, sa most of the games na natin kinas, this game is the most passive game. At nice hook for the side of Blitzcrank, and I think naka-flash out for the bomb, but he flash out or man ult for the side of Amumu with a nice ult. Napakaganda ng ulti doon ng Amumu, and triple kill na for the Z, napakaganda ng counter-engage doon ng Amumu, Tito Ray. And
Oo.
it will give the Lucky Esports a 3 kills, and for the side of the Supreme One, 0 kills. Napakaganda ng Amumu set doon. Napakaganda ng ultimate
Si
set.
Amumu mabenta rin dito sa ating Magnus Cup no?
Yes, Tito Ray. Para mostly nakikita ko pinitik ng mga jungler dito ng players natin is the Amumu. And on the others, on the tops, on the mid lane, Kennen got napatay nila si Malphite dito. Both teams are farming ulit as usual, and 10 seconds before the second dragon will spawn. And pumupwesto na dito ang side ng PSO. At I think sisimulan na nila ang dragon dito, and the Lucky Esports are going as well dito sa dragon side. But unfortunately, yung jungler nila nasa top, and this will be a free dragon again. Free dragon for the side of the Supreme Ones.
Okay.
Di nila makukontest yun, Tito Ray, because
hindi.
they don't have jungler in that team fight. That's why they let the Supreme Ones get the dragon na lang.
Libre yun. Okay. So tingnan naman natin ngayon ang item check natin habang di pa ganun karami ang aksyon. So
Sa
far,
acting check natin dito, guys, for the Vayne, Tito Ray, she has Blade of the Ruin King and Phantom Dancer na. So, the Lucky Esports should watch out for this Vayne because medyo masakit na to sa team fights, Tito Ray.
I can't wait.
Okay, 10 and a half na ang nakakalipas. So far, Laking Esports is bahagyan ng leading 5-2 sa kills. Almost the same sa ating gold count. Samantalang may napatumba ng isang tore ang ating Supreme Ones.
And look, DSO Reaper, what a nice ulti, but what a nice this counter engage for the side of the Lucky Esports, and rapid for the Z. And what a nice ult na naman for the side of Amumu, but wala na siyang kakampi doon. And it costs his death, and ulti for the Malphite, but wala na rin siyang kakampi doon. And a 3-1 trade kill or in favor of the Supreme Ones, and they got their second turret sa mid lane. And unstoppable. Unstoppable ito ang Z. Napakasakit na ng Z dito, which has the 5-1-1 standing in. Indra is popping off in this game.
Okay, give and take doon. Bahagyan nakahabol ang Supreme Ones pero nakabawi kaagad ang Laking Esports.
Tito Ray, looking at the kill count lamang dito ang Laking Esports by 2, but in the gold count lamang dito, Tito Ray, ang the Supreme Ones. It is because they have 3 turrets destroyed and 2 dragon na nasa bulsa nila, Tito Ray, which give them the lead and the advantage, Tito Ray, because meron silang dalawang dragon buff na nasa kanila that helps them to have sustain and to have damage in their team fights.
Okay, samantalang tumutulak naman dito ang ating Laking Esports sa gitna. Sabay tamang jungle lang ulit.
And they're going for the bot side. It is questionable, but the 4 players of the for the side of the Supreme Ones is nasa both side din.
Ano ba ito? Inabangan ba nila ang Dragon na will spawn in 12 seconds?
Yes, I think to try it is yes for me. Wow. Sad looking at the map, meron 4 players dito ang the Supreme One Summit, and yes, they will go for the Dragon, and the Lucky Esports will go as well in the Dragon pit na. I think they need to contest this Dragon. But looking at the top mid lane, nice push for the side of Kennen, but unfortunately na-stun siya dito, Tito Rai, with a nice 4-man ult, but wala siyang kasama doon. Sayang, napakalakas na yung damage output ng Kennen dito, but he sacrificed himself for his team para makuha yung Cloud Break Dragon doon. Na Supreme One has 3 dragon.
Tatlong dragons na ngayon.
Tatlong dragon na yan nasa bulsa nila, Tito Rai.
So, ilan ang gold niyan? Ilan ang gold count niyan?
I'm not sure, pero alam ko 1,000 yan for each team. Hindi ko lang sure, guys, but it will give the team a buff because different elemental dragon different buff. So what a nice hook for the side of Beachcraft, but kapag second skill ang Brom dito at takatakas.
Okay, 14 and 45 minutes have gone by. Medyo dikit pa rin relatively, give and take affair between Laking Esports and the Supreme Ones. Bahagyang may konting lead ang Laking Esports sa kill, samantalang ang Dragons naman for Supreme Ones, they are leading 3-0.
Tito Rai.
Turrets, malapit lang, no? 3-2 in favor of Supreme Ones. Let's see sa mga susunod na minuto kung sino makakuha ng advantage dito. Konting momentum going into siguro final stages, hopefully, of this game.
Try, let's watch out talaga for this vein of the Supreme Ones. She has 3 items na dito, Tito Rai. A Bork, a Phantom Dancer, and an IE. Na Tito Rai, napaka-sakit na lang damage output dito ng buhay na to. Let's see kung makaka-free hit ba siya dito, and kung anong gagawin ng the Supreme Ones dito sa laban.
Okay, 16 minutes have gone by. Torrents naman, another turret is destroyed by Laking Esports, or rather by the Supreme Ones.
And nice engage for the side of the Amumu, and I think they will Katarina has been taken down by the Jean, and I think they would go for the Baron. I think it's a good call to go for a Baron. And tama nga ang sinabi ko, magbabaron talaga sila.
Malaking tulong ito, no? Pagdating sa ating respa na mga minions.
Tito Rai, and wag hindi i-contest dito ng side ng B. So it's a free dragon. No, flash ulti for the side of Kennen, but unfortunately, she doesn't have enough damage to burst down all of that. The Laking Esports dito, right? But as you can see, napakalakas na ng damage output ng Kennen na yung Tito Rai. Pag-isa lang siya doon. So a Baron back for the side of Laking Esports, and the Elder Dragon will spawn in just 10 seconds in this game.
Okay, ano yung mga Miami Heat na minions natin?
The Elder Dragon has spawned.
The Elder Dragon has
And then
spawned,
Dragon.
and the Laking Esports will start this Elder Dragon, and the TSO players ay
Ayan,
masyadong late na na-contest, and Jarvan has been
Late
taken
na.
down, and nice ult for the side of Amumu that will take down Vayne, I think, but nakatakas yung Vayne dito, and ultimate for Zed, and nice condemn for Vayne, nagkakite siya dito, nice kiting, but
Red team
oh no,
slain.
but she has been taken down by the first kill of Malphite. Nako, that's a big factor for the side of laking esports na napatay na nila ang AD carry, the Danish output, and the Jarvan of that Supreme Ones. I think they need to utilize this Baron buff to push all the lanes and to abuse na kulang yung dalawang players ng the Supreme Ones dito sa laban na to.
Okay, at that point, natagilid na ngayon ang Supreme Ones.
Red team lost a turret.
Delikado
Yung momentum
silang
ngayon nasa
0-2 going into the semi-final round.
Yung momentum dito, Tita Rai, has been switched for the side of the Laking Esports. Ayan na, kumakatok na sila sa tahanan ng Supreme Ones. A 5-man push in the mid lane, but unfortunately they would go back. I think the 3 players of the Lucky Esports, or 5 players of the Lucky Esports will push the second bot tower bot lane of the of the Supreme Ones.
Okay, magte 20 minutes na tayo dito sa ating second game. Lumamang na sa kills ngayon ang ating laking esports. Kaya din konting advantage na sa gold.
Mm, 20 minutes and 20-second mark na Tita Rai, and 3 seconds before the Baron will spawn again.
Baron
And
Nashor has spawned.
I think that the players of the Lucky Esports and the players of the Supreme Ones will go to the Baron pit, and winardan na nga nila yon for order to have vision in the Baron lane. So it's rewarded so kita dito ang the Supreme Ones, and they would gain the map, and I think they would be wards. They will remove the wards of the Supreme Ones, and nice hook for the side of this but yung Malphite yung nahook nila, which is the tank, and they would go back for now to reset and to see an opportunity to start this Baron na lang for the side of Lucky Esports.
Alright, let's see.
Wait.
Dito sa ating, ano na ba to? Hopefully, this will be the final stages na. Kaya na to di ba?
It's a matter of decision making
Decision making na lang talaga. Di ba? Both teams, ayan na Kaya syempre, mas lamang na kaunti ang laking esports sa kanilang build.
Matter of decision making na lang talaga dito ang labanan na to, because both of the players has longer death timer na sa kanila, Tita Rai.
Crucial na ang isang death nito.
Tita Rai, matagal-tagal na bago ka mag-respond dito.
Dapat hindi
So,
ka
and-
maging marahas.
Yes, Tita Rai.
You really need to be careful, else, di ba, you'll stay in the bench for quite longer this time. At this point, di ba, this stage of the game.
Tita Rai, both teams need to be careful, because it's just a blink of an eye. Biglang matatalo ka na lang.
Oo, kasi biglang mababangko ka doon. Ilang minutes yan?
So, pag 23 minutes na tayo, Tito Rai.
Oh.
And the Supreme Ones will start the Baron here, because they notice yung players ng Lucky Esports ay nasa bot side. So, they would start the Baron na dito, and I think they will get the free Baron here in
Red team has
this
slain.
game.
Late na.
What a nice map awareness for the side of the Supreme One.
Late na
Napakaganda
dun,
yung
no?
ginawa na Supreme Ones dito, Ray. Nakita nila yung players ng laking esports ay nasa bot lane. So why would not start the Baron lane if the players of the laking esports ay nasa bot lane? Eh meron naman sila malakas na pang tunaw doon sa Baron buff, which is the Vayne, Tita Ray.
Yep.
And buhay pa dito, napaka-laking advantage na ito for the side of the Supreme Ones. They can utilize this Baron buff. Napaka good call ng ginawa nila doon.
At yan na nga, meron na silang Miami Heat na minions of their own.
Yes, Tita Ray, colorway
Colorway.
ng Miami. Napaka-angas yun.
Ayan na ulit ang colorway ng ating mga minions.
Nice hook. Nothing but the air. So 13-5 ang ating kill count ngayon. Lamang pa rin dito pagdating sa kill count ang laking
But
esports.
will that matter
Ay,
ngayon at this stage?
No na Tita Ray,
Hindi,
because
no?
both teams, I think it doesn't matter anymore. The kills. Marami ka nga kill kung di mo naman na-kill ang Nexus turret ng opponent mo, which is
Yes,
the main base, diba?
exactly.
So, mapapatay dito. Mapapatay dito ng nag-back. Bakit nag-back yung
Blue team lost the turret.
Supreme Ones doon? So, they are setting na flushed out dito yung Z, and the Katarina ulti, na ultihan yung Katarina and napatay, and looking this way, nakaka-free hit, na-condemn niya yung Amumu, and
Red team
oh
double
my
kill.
gosh, what a nice kiting skills for the side of
Shut down.
the TSO.
All of a sudden, biglang ang Supreme Ones ngayon are like their old selves.
Lost the turret.
Ito a nice ulti for the side of Malphite, and nakikita natin dito ngayon, Jhin is giving so much damage na dito sa ating laban na to, Tita Ray. Napakasakit na ng kuya mo, Jhin, dito, kahit 219 siya, but he has the full build already that can burst any champions for the side of the Supreme Ones.
Diba? And with now, dito sa ating 26-minute mark, all of a sudden, the Supreme Ones are in control of this game number 2, as they have
Tita
torn
Ray.
down 3 more turrets against Laking Esports.
And the Baron will be up again. In 2 seconds, grabe, third Baron na.
Has spawned.
Second, third Baron na ating labanan, and the Supreme Ones will start this Baron. I think the Lucky Esports will contest this Baron, but the Supreme Ones will go back and reset their face deep into Sarai. And we can see there are many minion wave clear sa both side ng Laking Esports. They need to clear this first for order to get the information that they need, Tito Ray. And looking at the top side, ini-start na dito ng Supreme Ones na naman yung Baron. And this is their second Baron. Mutikan na maagaw na Amumu, but nice fight for the side of Sharban. And looking at it, Vayne is nice kiting by the Vayne. Nagdo-double kill for Vayne. Rampage for Vayne. And
Slain. Red team
ayun na, I think that's it. This win.
This will be a GG push for the Supreme Ones. And that's it, no? I think we'll have to go to the scorecards ngayon
victory.
kung sino to determine who will be second place and have that must win 2 advantage against must win 3 sa third place. Okay, ano nangyari dito sa game na ito, Ka-Bieber?
Tito Ray, looking at this game, pagdating sa kills, namang dito ang side ng laking esports. But speaking of jungle objectives, the supreme ones nakuha nila yung 3 dragons. That gives them the advantage here to what do you call this, na masustain hanggang late game. Because yung lineup nila, Tito Ray, late game eh. Looking at the vein, meron siyang 21 damage output here, but the real MVP here for me is the cannon here, which has the 36,000 damage output, Tito Ray. At napakaganda rin yung mga ulti niya dito, and it's a tie. It's a 2-2 for Laking Esports and the Supreme ones.
Okay, so with that, we have our work cut out for us to go back to our scorecards, no? Titingnan natin yung kills and assists minus the damage na lahat ng games of both Laking Esports and Wyvern. Okay? So yan ay malalaman natin, no? Kung sino ang makaka second place sa Friday para sa ating must-win 2 advantage over must-win 3 over sa third place. Samantalang, ang first place naman, no, ay mapunta sa ating Supreme Ones with a 22-point preliminary round finish. They will go up against the Holy Spirit School Flaming Doves on Friday. Na sila naman finished with 6 points with ending their preliminary round with a win over Wyvern kanina. So, exciting ito, no? As magbibilang tayo mamaya, no? With scores ng Wyvern and ng Laking Esports. Ano masasabi mo nun, Ka-Bieber?
Nako, mapapamatay dito, Tito Ray.
Indeed. We'll go back into our scorecards. Yan ay antabayanan natin, no, sa mga susunod na mga oras dito sa ating Magnus Cup. Okay, so ano masasabi mo, Ka-Bieber, sa pagtatapos ng ating preliminary round?
So, I'm excited na, Tito Ray, for the playoffs in this Magnus Cup. Both each team shows their own supremacy, Tito Ray. Napakita na nila yung own game style nila, and I am very happy na maraming naging part dito ng ating Magnus Cup, and I hope and I pray for the next season mas marami pa rin.
Well, tatapusin muna natin ito, no? Again, it's playoffs, no? Semifinals tayo sa Friday, and sa Saturday naman ang ating battle for third, and of course ang ating championship for the Magnus Cup. Okay, maraming salamat, Ka-Bieber, for joining me ngayong Wednesday afternoon sa pagtatapos ng ating preliminary round. Of course, our work is still not yet finished, as we have to go into the scorecards ng ating Wyvern and Laking Esports. So with that, of course, we would like to invite everyone, of course, to visit our website at www.harayasports.com to know the latest sa ating Haraya Youth Developmental. And on that note, we'd like to thank everyone for joining us this afternoon for the end of our preliminary round of our Magnus Cup. Do join us on Friday for our semifinals match. Of course, visit our Facebook page to determine who the second place is and who will play third place for them to advance sa semifinals. Sa finals match, kailangan manalo ng 3 times. Okay, so on behalf of Ka-Bieber, this has been your Tito Rai, of course, reminding you to stay safe and be strong. This has been Haraya Youth Developmental's Magnus Cup, Season number 3, League of Legends Wild Rift.